experience. It's so great to be here with you all. I'm doing some psychic readings. Who wants one? We're going to talk a little bit about spiritual timelines and free will. Because some of you seem to have the wrong idea about how it all works. That's 100% my job. I relay messages. And so sometimes I tap into spirit and they give me a message. And a week later I tap in and they're like, oh, it's changed. Or sometimes they tell me it hasn't changed. And then it doesn't happen because a person decides not to do what their spiritual inclination is to do. You know, how many times has spirit told me, never have sugar again? I'm like, okay. But peanut butter cups, Heath bars. And then I do something and basically I screw it up for myself. So we don't always listen to our better voice. Does that make sense? Sorry, I've been busy with shows all day, period. Tonight, question mark. I've literally been doing shows all day, and I have to get somebody the report on how their cleanse went. So that's the thing. That's my job. I do energy healing work, which means I tap into spirit, I receive messages, and I receive energy in the form of light and love and healing to pass on to people to balance chakras, remove trauma, and help to get people the answers they need. However, there are no 100% in the universe. Any psychic who tells you they're 100% accurate is 100% crazy, because doctors and scientists aren't 100% accurate. There is no 100% accuracy. So many times clients will be like, why can't you say 100%? There is no 100%. There's none. I can tell you 100% why somebody does something, but I can't manipulate someone, and I can't make them do something, and I can't make them be something, because I just can't. That's not a psychic's job. That's important for you to know. Also, timelines shift. And for some reason, during this Mercury retrograde, the last month and some, everybody has become so psychotic about wanting to know timelines about everything. And it's getting to the point that until the shadow period passes, I'm not going to give anybody timelines. I'm not going to give people dates because you guys can't handle dates right now. Dates and times mean nothing to spirit. Spirit does not give a fuck about our calendar at all. They'll throw ideas out. They'll give what they're planning on. But that doesn't mean that's what's going to happen in the three-dimensional world. And they give different people, tap in different ways, and get different information. So if you're going to all psychic to psychic to psychic and freaking out because they're not telling you the exact same thing, well, here's a surprise. Now, Instagram's having a connection problem. Oh, and another one. Here's a surprise. If you went from therapist to therapist to therapist to therapist, they would all probably tell you something a little different. If you went from chef to chef to chef to chef and asked how to make eggplant parmesan, they would all tell you something different. There are no finite absolutes in spirituality. And if you're looking for finite absolutes, all I can tell you is that spirituality, you're looking in the wrong place. Because spirituality is not the place for that. You know? I don't want to name names, but if you had a cleanse last night, because I believe in privacy, the cleanses went great last night. I was extremely close to Spirit last night. I spent most of the night talking to Spirit last night. Also, sometimes when I'm up all night doing cleanses, I get cleansed. So if I have to run to the bathroom, forgive me and talk amongst yourselves. If you want a reading, send me a text message. 818-437-0886. That's 818-437-0886. Because unlike the meme, I can go to work with a cat on my lap. We'd be in trouble if I couldn't, right? Because you're always on my lap. What would I do? I know you always want snuggles, don't you? I know. You're a good boy and you keep your mom sane, don't you? Because you're such a good healer. All right, I got to put some links up. Links and links and links and links. All of my professional pages, and there's a lot. Aaron, how many do we have? Moderator Aaron? Anyway, they're getting switched over by that Facebook the Facebook new pages. And I've been forever going and reverting back to the classic pages, but now I've noticed they're not letting us do that anymore. So if you're having a hard time navigating around the pages, forgive me. If you text me, I'll help you as much as I can. I don't really know a lot about it myself. I just know that they've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I've hated the new pages. And there used to be a button. You could go on your laptop and find a secret button and revert to classic. But I've noticed they're not really letting you do that anymore. So, uh-oh. So we're all going to have to figure out this new page now. If you want to send me a text message to qualify for a reading, 818-437-0886. It's 818-437-0886. Warning, I'm in need of purification. There's probably going to be a lot of water drinking today. Woohoo! Drink that water. Drink that water. Drink it. Drink, drink, drink. Drink, drink, drink. Drink that water. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Ba, ba, ba. All right, let me get these couple of links out where you guys get your questions into me. 818-437-0886. It's 818-437-0886. Eight 818-437-0886. And thank you to moderator Aaron, who has put links up and is now in the YouTube chat, because she's a rock star and she helped me a lot today with this classic and new pages thing until we figured out there were just a bunch we couldn't switch back. So we're going to move forward in our lives. Moving forward. My computer crashed yesterday. I'm getting a new one. Waiting for the computer guy to come. I was a little out of it. I erased 3 super important documents with a lot of information on it. And so if I'm asking you questions in the next couple of weeks, like, what was that? Or when did we do that? Or it may be because I lost all this stuff. So, but we'll get it all back. It's just going to take a lot of work, and luckily people are helping. If anybody would like to help us put our mailing list together, help to grow the lives here, help out and do different things. I would love that. We're always looking for help. Send me a text message and let me know. 818-437-0886. That's 818-437-0886. Yay! 818-437-0886. Do you know my number? It's 818-437-0886. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Sarah, I would love that. Remind me after the show. I would love for you to help. We've got Shelby helping now. We've got Heather helping now. I think Selena's going to help out. The more we have, the more we can do. You know, and that's really important. So we're going to work through it, and it's going to be awesome. Yay. Okay. So let's go here and figure it out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, let's go over here. Is everybody doing good? Doing great, feeling great, happy, happy? Happy, happy, happy. Is this the one? This is the one. Okay. Then there's that, and now we're gonna do this really quick, and then we'll be right back at you. Right back at you. If anybody wants to book a private session with me, guess what? You get me all to yourself. Yay, 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 yay. Happy to work with you. Excited. Loving on you. Send me a text message and I'll get you all the information how to book a private. Everything from really a one-question text reading to everything you can imagine. I don't know what to do about this crazy YouTube tripod. Hang on, I'm trying to get it here. I don't understand why it's having such a hard time. It's just like there's a screw and it needs to be turned. And I can't find the right turn. I can't find the right thing to turn it. It's like when you have an itch, right? You're like, just can't find the way to scratch the itch. The only other thing I could do, but I can't, is I could raise it up. Oh, hang on. Maybe I could do this. Bear with me for 1 second. Bear with me for 1 second. Let me see if I can raise this. How about that? That's better. Hang tight. Now we're going to tighten it. I think we messed with my hand. Oh, look. We got a little bit fixed. We just raised the tripod up. All right, that's all I can do for now till I can find the tiniest little wrench in the world. If anybody knows where to get the tiniest little wrench in the world, please let me know. I would very much like to find that out. Okay, is it just me? Or has the Mercury retrograde brought with it an insanely abnormal amount of spam calls? I swear I go to my phone and there's like 20 spam calls before I even get up in the morning. All right. Okay, 3 more links. Quick. I notice there's a lot of spam on my Facebook pages too. I think it's just a spammy time. Just a spammy time. All right. I don't know where the little guy went. He's probably looking at his pregnant dove. There's a little pregnant dove, has a little nest right outside the window, and he literally, it's like right up against the wall, so he has to like crane, and he's in the slider door like this all the time, like just staring at her. Today I took him outside so he could see her a little bit in my arms, and just held him. I think he was a little scared of her up close. He likes to look at her from afar, but when she was right near him, he was kind of clinging to me like, "What's that, Mommy? That's scary up close." So Cullen, really? It's a dove. Cullen is not a predator. But it's interesting because the little nest only has room for her. It's like this tiny little place on the, the thing you wrap your garden hose around. She's like in between the 2 plastic pieces, bolted to the wall. My father was an engineer, so everything was bolted to the wall. And so she just pulled some little twigs in there. She's got little baby eggs. So she stays there. And then on the other side of my pool, where the fence is, he sits there and kind of watches and just goes over and brings her food. But aside from that, he sits up on the fence and watches. And today I had 3 male mallard ducks in my pool this morning at dawn. So we know the girls are still on their nests because the boys are just looking for things to do until the eggs hatch. They just seem to know what to do without their chicks, man. They're just out there in the pool. Like, we don't even know what to do. Maybe we'll just like swim a little bit. We're really not sure how this all works. So I think that's funny. And usually they're all in their little couples. And they're really busy. If you go to the park by me and they're all like in their couples, very busy. But with the girls all on their nests, you go to the park and it's like all dudes. And they're just kind of wandering around aimlessly with no direction because they don't have their little duck wives to be like, now do this, now do that. Because I see when the 2 of them are in my pool, and I named them Dermot and Shannon. Shannon, like, she runs the show, man. She tells him when to get in the pool, when to get out of the pool, when to take a nap. Are we napping in the pool? Are we napping out of the pool? Are we standing on the barrier between the pool and the hot tub where there's just a tiny bit of water? She runs the show, and he just follows. So when they're all in their nests, I think the guys are just all kind of like, no one's bossing us. What are we supposed to do? So they just kind of wander around. So he had 1 friend he brought for a while today. He had 2 friends. And they just kind of hung out with no direction. All right, here we go. Here we go, friends. Let's get I'm going to start returning your texts. Returning your text. Da, 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 da. Here we are. I have had the worst week. Such a bad week that I think I'm just punch drunk now from the week sucking. It's bad. Heather says Spirit is banging their head on the table. Yeah, Spirit is banging their head on the table when folks don't do what they're supposed to do because they have free will. But Spirit gave everybody free will, so they had to know something was going to happen. Hang on, I'm going to pour some ice in this cup. I brought all my stuff. Hang on a second. Heather also says, I'm spilling water everywhere. Give me a second. I used to be able to multitask better. It's been a week. It's been a week. It's been a huge week. Huge. You let your guard down and you get spiritually attacked. So I woke up today kind of feeling like I've had food poisoning, which is how I feel when a spiritual attack happens. And then right in the middle of me thinking, oh, this weekend I got so many shows to do and I feel awful, I picked up the phone and it was the president of my network from my upcoming show just saying how excited he was that I get on the network and he couldn't wait. Trying to push up my launch date, which I don't know if we'll be able to do, but it's going to have to do with you guys. And I want you to participate. So the more we get involved here, what happened to TikTok? The better off we are. Wait a minute. What happened to TikTok? Did we just get banned off TikTok? Yep. I got a new stalker. Yep. Yeah, what did I do now? Live access removed. Boy, we haven't been thrown off TikTok in months. Yeah, I'm dealing with a stalker now. Don't worry. What violation did I do this time? Violation reasons general. Your live access was suspended due to violating our community guidelines. Our community guidelines apply to everyone and everything shared on TikTok. Visit our community. Well, there we go. All right. This is the thing. If you... They're not even giving me a chance. Usually they'll give you a chance to do something to petition it or say, what can I do? But they didn't even give that to me. Boy, that hasn't happened in months and months and months. But again, this week, new stalker. Hang on, I'm doing my petition really quick. I don't understand. I have to pick 3 choices. Hang on one sec, guys. Yeah, those are good. Wow, that's ugly. Ugly. Really ugly. Well, yeah, okay. I don't know what to say, friends. I got nothing to say except that's the kind of week it's been. I'm being targeted, and I hate that story. But unfortunately, it's the truth. So, told y'all it's been a bad week. It's a shame when you try to help people and you act in good faith and you're just doing your thing. And somebody is so cruel and so awful. And And this is the second thing I've had this week. Yesterday I got a notification that PayPal was going to shut me down for something that I did not do, for violating a thing that I did not even do. So it's going to be a little bit of a ride, and I appreciate you taking it with me. So now is the time I need all of you that believe in these videos, all of you that believe in me, to really be in my corner. Oh, Heather said it was probably all the F-bombs, but didn't I only use one? Wait a minute. Didn't I only use one F-bomb? Well, they're only restricting it until tomorrow, so hopefully it's not going to be a thing. All right, I'm going to start sending you guys text message back. Hi, period. Were you on TikTok, question mark? We just got shut down, period. No idea why, period. They didn't even give a reason this time, period. They just said general, period. Did I do anything different than I've done before the last few months? Can anybody think of anything? If you can, send me a text. Patricia, you're good with computers? That's the kind of help I need. Send me a text message. I would love for you to help us. I really need your help right now, my folks. Folks, the darkness is looming large, and we need all the light we can get. Oh, Erin says, still testing positive for COVID. Will I be able to fight this thing off? I miss my people and my new job needs me in the office. Not to mention the coughing and fatigue is no fun. Absolutely, sweetheart. Absolutely. It's going to take another 2 weeks till you really start to feel like yourself. All right, let's all send some prayers to Erin. COVID is no fun, and we love you. COVID is no fun at all. Just got shot. Na, 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 na. How's everybody doing? Moderators, I guess that answered my question about which platform the stalker was on. All right, let me get these answered for you. All right, here we go. Everybody doing good? You guys doing okay? Christy, send me a text afterwards. Everybody who's texted me that they want to help out, please send me a text afterwards. Sarah, please. We'll get together and we'll make a plan. Yay, a plan, a plan. Maybe this weekend we could have a meeting with everybody. How does that sound? Who wants to do that? We'll have a meeting and we'll make a plan. And I'm getting a new computer on Tuesday, all set up and ready to go. Oh, Wednesday. Comes in on Tuesday. It'll be all set up and ready to go on Wednesday, so there won't be any more, but my laptop problems. So that's, now we're going to really soar. We're going to turn these into the hottest healing circles in town. Oh, right on my stomach. Every time with the tiniest paw. The tiniest paw. What is with this belly? Why is this belly in my way? What is happening with this belly? What's happening with the belly? Come here, give me snuggle. Let's do something positive for the world. Let's show everybody how cute Cullen is. We're gonna do a healing exercise. I know, you don't want to. You wanna look at your mama. I know. I know you want to look at your mommy's face and be held like a baby. I know. Cullen likes to be held two ways. Like this like a baby, and over the shoulder like a baby. Look at this little healer. Yeah, you're such a good boy. Yep, you're such a good boy, baby. Yeah, you're such a good boy. Well, Mama's got to get some stuff done. So, could you come back in 5 minutes after I've texted all the people, and then while I do the readings, I'll hold you. Sound like a plan? You go play for 5 minutes? Yay, 5 minutes. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. That's sad about TikTok, huh? Sad. Sad. Sad that I think it's sad. Make sure to share this link around. Share it on your page. Share it to friends. And remember, your question to me has to be specific. So go look at your question. And if it looks like a general to you, if it's like, hey, does anybody have anything to tell me, or what's going on? Then TikTok shut me down, period. Do you have Instagram? Question mark. Hey, come here. Oh, let's put you down for a minute. We gotta send some more texts out to people. Oh my God, this upgrading of the pages that Facebook's doing, they're like interrupting my live to throw me these weird screens. If you know, please, I guess that doesn't work now because TikTok's just shut down, but please move on over. All right, here we go. Boo, 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 boo. No question, just a success story. Oh, I'll read this one. Okay. Lakeisha says, hey, Sheena, hope all's well. I'm live listening tonight, and I wanted to share with you some great news. You did a reading for me a few months ago, and I explained I had to have a colonoscopy done because I was having some symptoms. You told me not to worry, it's nothing, and guess what? It was nothing. Everything checked out okay. Thank you for putting my mind at ease and continuing to share your beautiful gift with the world. Thank you so much, number one. That's awesome. I may be asking some of you to write me some little testimonials coming up. I may need those. I may be needing those for some stuff. So if I do, I will let you know. And I appreciate that, Lakeisha. Yay, a success story. A success story. Thank you all for being so kind. I mean, I don't, like, oh, there's no sound now on Facebook? You guys, we're having a Mercury retrograde day, aren't we? Mary Beth said sometimes that just happens. You can go back 10 to 15 minutes. Try again to go live. I'll be looking for you. No, I think it pretty much told me, Mary Beth, we were done until tomorrow night. Oh. I think it pretty much told me we were done until tomorrow night. I submitted an appeal. I love the TikTok. I don't want to lose TikTok. Yep, my live access is suspended until tomorrow at 5:21. Boop. That sucks, huh? Okay. Well, you know what? You know what, beautiful people? Shit just happens sometimes. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when TikTok says goodbye? What you gonna do when it is gone? All right. Okay. We're gonna keep the camera up there, and we will have it on Tuesday. In the meantime, we're all partying now. I did call Mercury retrograde a motherfucker, period. Is that why this is happening? Question mark. All right. Okay. Oh, do we have the sound back on Facebook? Are we soundless on Facebook still? Instagram's good, right? Everybody moved to Instagram from TikTok and they're happy. Alicia, I'm returning yours with a text. Here we go. Still no sound on Facebook? Will somebody let me know what's happening on Facebook? And all at once you're ready to hang it up, 'cause things didn't work out the way you planned. When you got it in your head. Alicia, do you want me to, Alicia with an E, do you want me to answer this live? I totally can. Still no sound on Facebook? Emery, send me a text, let me know what's going on. Let me get with Emery, you guys. Let me figure it out. I might have to restart Facebook. Okay. Okay. Everybody else good? All right, let me turn off Facebook. I'm going to turn it back on. All right, take care. We're coming back. Hi, I'm Sheena Metal, and this is your psychic experience right here on all my social media platform. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Good? Private or during my live? Question mark. Okay, I'm back. I got sound. Send me a text message if you want a reading. 818-437-0886. Okay, is it back? Did we lose sound again? Are we okay now? Will somebody let me know? I'm getting mixed messages here. Okay, Alicia says, I want to know if I have some abilities that I don't understand about myself, because I'm having little activities in my house, but always around me asking for help, especially a male voice and a flash of light hitting my eye. I also have horrible dreams. They're not my dreams, they're graphic. The flash of light hitting your eye, sweetheart, and that sounds a lot like an angelic. Oftentimes angelics' voices appear male to us. Angelics, Alicia, are gender neutral, but often their voices appear, they sound male in tonality. But yeah, it's definitely messages that you're receiving from your angel, from the angels. I mean, angels belong to us all. They don't belong to any one person. But in your case, sweetie, you do have gifts, and your gifts are beginning to awaken. As your gifts awaken, you're starting to hear more and see more and feel more. Clairaudient, right? Clairsentient, clairvoyant. And part of that is not just that you'll feel more from human beings and you'll have more spirit activities, like what's going on in your house. Part of that is also that you're going to actually start to have more contact with your spirit guides, with angelics, and with universe in general. It's part of the awakening process. Alicia, you've done some good work on yourself, and that's why you're now awakening. You've done some good earth work on yourself, and it's correlated into awakening, which is beautiful. So yay for you. That's super exciting, sweetheart. All right, let's all send Alicia some love, because sometimes opening up spiritually can be a little bit scary and weird. So let's make sure that we send love. Okay? Perfect period. Send over payment and your question period. Booking private sessions is fun. If anybody wants to help us, we're probably going to have a little meeting with everybody this weekend. If anybody's free for a little short meeting, and we'll come up with some ideas. Okay? Okay. All right. Okay. Hang tight, beautiful people. Okay, Jocelyn, you're going to be up next. Okay, Jocelyn says, my question concerns future employment. I really like my job, but I haven't felt too great lately, and the job has become a bit hard at times. Do you see me getting past this and continuing in this current position, or moving on? The job has become harder, and I see, Jocelyn, that it really has to do with personnel. There's just some management that's just, ugh. And there's just some folks that work there that are making it not fun and making it a kind of a stifled environment. And I feel you being stifled from that. I do see that it will pass throughout the course of this year, that by early next year, there will be a change in personnel that will cause a change in the way that you feel. Can you hold out that long? If you can hold out that long, I think you're better to stay where you are. But it's 100% up to you, as always. Okay? I'm sending you so much love. So much love. Boy, you guys, I am trash today. Doing okay with the readings, but this is like so much stress. All at one time and all from the same place. It's a lot. Do-do-do-do. Okay, 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 okay. Sophia says, my lawyer called me to tell me the guy who hurt me died. Did I get peace and justice from this? Is my life going to turn around? Will I get new beings from this? Sophia, will you clarify what you mean by beings? I don't want to assume. Look, it's sometimes if somebody has really hurt us, yeah, and then they die, it provides an instant closure. And that closure definitely can bring peace, Sophia. And if you want to say that that closure is also bringing justice, sure, I like justice. I know sometimes in the New Age community we're not supposed to use words like justice, but I think if you have intentionally hurt somebody and done something horrible to them, sure, I'm all about justice. I itch my nose off camera because, well, I don't know what keeps getting in my nose, but it's blue and there's a lot of it. Okay. As soon as I finished texting, he's like, you said when you were done texting we could snuggle. I know, honey. I'm here. But you got to get comfortable because now I got to read for people. So yeah, I think you got peace. I think you're going to get peace. I think you got justice. And I think, yeah, new beginnings, new beings, new beginnings. Yeah, this is a chance, right? It's a chance to close the book on that chapter. And it doesn't mean that you have to forget about it, but you do need to forgive yourself and then move on. Yay! Yay! All right, let's all send some love to Sophia because that's so important. All right. Yeah. Okay. Cullen doesn't worry about who left him alone in an alley when he was 3 days old. Nope, you gotta move past stuff. And that's a great way to sort of jumpstart your healing, Sophia. And I think that's wonderful. Okay? Okay. Sophia, I froze. Ugh, it's crazy today. Instagram never freezes. Yes, peace, justice, and new beginnings, Sophia. Go back and listen to it. We are, let's see if it'll tell me, 59 minutes and 42 seconds in. It'll be on the archive. Did you just bite my face? I love you. I love you. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh no, period. I'm praying for you, period. I'm fantastic and I adore you, period. Get home safe, exclamation point. All right, let's say some prayers for my friend Jenny, who's stuck in an airport trying to get home from a retreat in Mexico. New beginnings are good, Sophia. Okay. Mary Beth's going to submit an appeal for us. Hey, who's biting me? Who bit my chin? Was it a scoundrel? Don't disillusion yourselves. I know this looks like a stuffed toy that you would go and you would buy somewhere and it was a stuffed toy, but I have to tell you something. It has teeth. It has teeth and they're very sharp. And sometimes when it's being a scoundrel, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, get down. Ooh, that was the triple claws and teeth. The dark side of Cullen the cat. The dark side of Cullen the cat. Hey, who's biting my ankle? Who's biting my ankle? Okay. It's fun and you should get it, period. Shelby, remind her to text me because I got to get some stuff to you too. Again, we got to have a secret meeting of the minds because we got some stuff going on. And don't anybody worry about stalkers. We all got stalkers and trolls. It's part of life. It's part of what you do. Is this Mercury retrograde shadow period ever going to be over, friends? Okay, Jocelyn, we took Jocelyn. We sent Jocelyn love. I don't want to get lost here. It's easy to get lost. Okay, so Carol, Carol, Heather, Patricia. Carol, Heather, Patricia, okay? And Cheyenne, yes, we will do yours afterwards, tonight sometime. And Sarah, yes, I'm gonna text you about your cleanse. Everything went really well and your heart should be feeling a lot better. And I'm so excited about some of you coming on board. Mercury retrograde problems. I had to restart Facebook and start over. I've restarted YouTube like 5 times. I had to restart Instagram. Instagram and Facebook, I never have a technical problem with. We got shut down on TikTok, and we'd only just started, and they didn't even give me a reason. And it's like the shadow period. Okay, Carol says, now my daughter's wife is going to be radiated. I'm sorry. Can we all stop and laugh for a minute? That's not funny, but just the way she said it. Let's all have a group laugh. I want to see some laughing faces. I need a laugh. I want to see hearts, and I want to see all kinds of funny stuff, because I need that in my life right now. I know that you meant, Carol, she was going to have radiation, but the way that you said she's going to be radiated, I reminded me of like some old sci-fi movie from the 60s, and somebody with like a radiation gun. Oh my God, I needed that. Okay, now my daughter's wife is going to be radiated. No chemo yet, I don't think. My daughter is going to like the ending. I haven't even answered her text because I have no words. Oh, sweetie, you have to answer her text, babe. Now is when she needs you. She needs you right now. Yeah, don't stop talking. I mean, when people get cancer and then you stop talking to them, honey, that's just weird. My best friend got cancer in 2016, and hi Diane, and hi Janie, almost all of her friends stopped talking to her, like me and one other friend, and everybody else disappeared. And then when she was all good and she was in remission, then they all came back. And she took them back. I don't know if I would have. I mean, I bless her for forgiving, but I mean, these people that claim to be her best friends from way, way back, and then she got cancer, and it was just like, poof, like they just disappeared. So you have to stay in touch. Harley's going to feel like she's so alone right now, and she's really going to need that love, and she's really going to need that help, sweetheart. Is it hard to take me seriously when there's a cat's tail in my face? She's really, really, really going to need that, babe. And so she can't, oh my goodness, really? Well, you bit me, though. You got to contact her. You've got to help her through this whole thing. And also, what Spirit is giving me is the fact they're not doing chemo. They're just doing radiation. It means it's probably not that bad. If it was really bad, they would be doing both. So the fact that she's just having radiation is a pretty good sign, and it probably means it's stage 1 or 2, and it's easy to get rid of. So, oh good. Carol said just messaged her. Good. You guys, we all have to stick together. All of this discourse. I understand Mercury retrograde makes us all feel like rats in a cage, but we have to go towards the place of love and towards the place of light. We can't be in a place of putting negative things into the world. It's just, and we can't put negative thoughts into the world. And Carol, I'm not picking on you because you know I love you, but we can't do that. She's going to die. I have this friend, and I love my friend. But every time somebody gets sick, my friend's answer is, oh, they're dead. They're going to die. And it's like, wait a minute. They got diagnosed 2 days ago. You know, it reminds me of that, is it Monty Python's Holy Grail, where they're doing the Black Plague scene, and they're bringing out the dead, and they pick this guy up and throw him in the cart with all the dead people, and he's like, I'm not dead yet. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Just because somebody gets sick doesn't mean they're dead. And so to go to that place of she's not going to make it, it's not what you want to put in the universe, sweetheart. Do you know? Not at all. So, you know? Okay. Just stay calm. It hasn't happened yet. Just be there for Harley. Janie says, when you have cancer, you need your village around you. You need all the love and support you can get. 100%. 100%. Yep. All right, Heather, you're up, and then Patricia. Okay, so here's an example of how crazy things are with this Mercury retrograde and this fucked up shadow period. So Cullen, and we all just saw he clawed my face and bit my neck. He's usually such a mellow dude. And he literally just went in his bed and pulled the pad out of his bed. And he's chewing on it and he's pulling it out of the bed. The little bed pad. And he's just being a nut. He just looks like a nut. It's just making everybody feel so out of control. And it's making me feel like I want to curl up in a fetal position and cry until May is over. And I got a lot going on in my life right now. And anybody who is watching that thinks that they know what's going on with me and they know the only thing that's going on with me, no. I got a lot going on. And I got a lot of stuff going on in my life that I haven't told anybody about. Moderators, are there things going on in my life that I haven't told you all about? Yeah. And I tell my mods pretty much everything. But, yeah, there's some big stuff going on in my personal life. And so my ability to handle malarkey past that is like this right now. And if I don't seem the most considerate, or I don't seem like I'm doing a good job of handling your whatever it is, no, I'm not suffering fools right now. I need love and non-discourse in my life. Normally I'm really good about, my job, and I'm not complaining because I love my job most days, but it's a lot harder than you think. Like when I deal with people in pain and crisis every day, and clients, they yell at me, they tell me to fuck off. If I tell them something they don't want to hear, they scream. And they're not even sometimes mad at me, but they're still screaming at me because I'm delivering a message they don't want to hear, or they don't want to hear how spirit wants them to get better, or they don't like an outcome. Sometimes it's a lot. I mean, sometimes it's a lot. And 95 times out of 100, you're right. The couple of times you're wrong, they're screaming at you like you haven't just been right for the last 6 years. It's a lot. And last night, I actually considered not doing it anymore. Because it's hard sometimes when people are hurting and you're trying to help them. I always tell this story that with the first week that my mom taught emotionally disturbed kids, she had a class of kids, they were like 6 to 9. The first day, a kid threw a chair at her and another kid pulled a gun on her. So, I mean, this is a job where you're dealing with people in crisis. And my job, my goal, like what my mother did, is to take people who are unhappy and show them how to be happy and change their lives. And that's what I hope we do a little bit here on these lives, is we're changing lives a little bit here by providing happiness. And but I'm a person, I'm not just a radio for spirit. I mean, I am, but I'm going to show you this in a minute. I'm also a person, and I have feelings, and I hurt, and I deal with things in my own life emotionally that I have to deal with on top of the rest of this. And it can be really hard. And I've got a lot of stuff going on. And I'm not like wah, 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 wah for me, because I have a lot of good stuff going on too. But even that is good stress, right? I got a lot going on right now. And I'm trying to make as many changes in my life as I can to make things better. But man, it's a lot. You know? So let's get out of the doldrums, because it's not your fault that I'm in a crisis, or 5. And let's look at what just happened here. He pulled this out of his bed, and then he dragged it across the floor, and he left it in the middle of the floor. So now I'm going to put it back in his bed, because, oh, and this is what he sleeps with. Is he the cutest? That's what he sleeps with. Is that the cutest thing you've ever seen? That's what he sleeps with. All right, we're putting this back in here and putting your fishy back in there. I don't really know what that was all about, sweetheart, but this belongs in here, okay, baby? That belongs in there. Yeah. Like, I'm a resilient person. Like, Cullen can bite me in the face, and 5 seconds later, I'm like, yay! I understand. Sometimes you just got to take your shit out on someone because you're frustrated. But I do have limits, you know? And right now, I'm kind of beat down by life. And I'm dealing with a lot of friends that have cancer. I'm trying to put so much energy into them. And that lessens mine as well, right? And I know you're all going through stuff too. So that's good. I promise not to yell at you or tell you to fuck off. As best to the best of my abilities, I promise not to tell you to fuck off. All right. Oh, he's doing it again. He's back in there. Okay, I don't want you to tear up your bed. So if what you want is for this to go in the middle of the floor, then that's what we'll do. I just don't want him to get in the wicker bed and then get like hair all over it that I can't get out. That's why there's a pad in there. Is that what you want? You just want that in the middle of the floor? What's the purpose of that? You think, I don't know. I just know that it's Mercury retrograde shadow period, and I'm just going to be a little dick. Okay. We all can have our shadow period. All right, and thank you for you all who are texting me, telling me that you will write testimonials for me. That's wonderful. About my accuracy. I so appreciate that. Okay. So we're at Heather and Patricia, right? Or Heather, you're up, hon. Heather says, good evening, Sheena. Hope all is well and you're having a better day today. Sending much love to you and baby boy Cullen. My question is, what kind of life did we have together in our very first life together? How did we meet, kids, etc.? Are you talking about you and your husband? About your soul connection? Heather, is that what you want to know? Okay, everybody's texting me pictures of their animals being scoundrels. So clearly it's not just Cullen tonight, it's something in the air. Especially tearing up beds. I guess there's something in the air right now that makes you want to tear up your bed. Janie said, it's not just Cullen. Watch this video when you have time. This is my dog. He'd already done this several times. So I washed his bed and toys thinking it would help, and it didn't. Yeah, Cullen's not usually a pull the bed out of the bed. But now he's laying down next to the bed pad that's like literally just in the middle of the floor. He's like, that's exactly where I wanted it. Okay. Heather says, is that possible? Yeah, that's possible. All right, so you and your husband Your first life together was during the Dark Ages. So the year was like in the 1100s AD, like super Dark Ages. And he was a kind of blacksmith. I don't know if they called it a blacksmith then, but I see him like pounding metal with a hammer. And you guys lived in a little place with a thatched roof. And I see you baking bread, and it's kind of really dark brown bread. I see 2 children, now 3 children. And you have like a little tiny bit of yard. I don't want to say property because I don't believe that you owned the property, but a little square of property, and there's a little tiny, what looks like a vegetable garden kind of on a big part of it. And the grass is kind of high all around it. It's a little tiny house, not a big house at all. Kind of an oatmeal color with a kind of a brown roof, like a thatched straw roof. It's not straw. It might be small, like twigs, like branches. I don't know. I don't know what it is for sure. Could be like peat. Yeah, that's what I see, sweetie. How about that? I hope that was okay. I hope you asked for the first one. I hope that wasn't too dirty. People were kind of dirty and smelly when I tapped into them. There was a lot of dirty, smelly. Oh, Heather says we have 3 kids now. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. Super interesting. All right, Patricia, you're up. She said boys, and they can be smelly too. So see, nothing's really changed since the 1100s. Your kids still stink. Well, and your husband's still working with his hands, right? That just occurred to me. He's an electrician. So he's also working with his hands in this life. So that's interesting. Okay. Patricia says, hi, Sheena and Baby Blue Cullen. Another cat to worry about. Above is a picture of Mephisto. One of my strays living here 6 years now. He came to us as a tattered soul and has remained as such in spite of my efforts. My question is, am I about to deal with his passing? I don't know how much more my heart can take. He was acting strange yesterday and wouldn't let me help him. Don't know what kind. Oh, that's you talking about something else. It looks like he's dehydrated, honey. Like he's got a dehydration thing. Might be a kidney thing. Do we know how old he is? Is he like over 10, 11? Just keep an eye on it. I don't know if you take your strays to the vet, but try to see how much water you can get him, okay? He just feels really like dehydrated and like limp. Okay? Michelle says, I'd like to know if my move will be a good one. Absolutely. Absolutely a good one. Yeah. Good for you. It's going to be good. Oh my God. Heather said, also, I'm baking cornbread literally right now, and it just came out brown. You're having a past life throwback day. Patricia, you're very welcome. Michelle follows up saying, oh, thank you so much. Going through a lot with my family stuff. My daughter throws me out like I'm a dog with my 2 grandchildren, and she packs up and leaves us in the house and leaves me with all the bills. Oh, sweetie, yeah, your daughter. Can we work on severing that relationship for now? It's just not. Just like I literally just got a headache thinking about her. Are you getting headaches because of this? I just got a headache like right here on my temples. I feel like you're getting headaches because of this. Everybody hug a cat. Remember, if you want to book a private session with me, send me a text and I'll get you all the details, okay? Details. Details. Hi. Are you being good now? Hey, why are you being crazy today? Are you all right? Oh, look what Mommy's sad. Are you sad because Mommy's sad? Because Mommy's heart is breaking. I literally felt last night like I was having a heart attack because my heart was breaking. I may have to shift the way I do things a little bit for now. Michelle said, yes, I can't sleep at night and I'm having trouble even eating stuff. I can't even eat. I want to throw up right away. I'm under so much stress. My head is pounding. Sweetie, try to get, Michelle, please, try to get, let's all start sending Michelle some healing, everybody. Oh, now he wants to go into bed with no pad. Michelle, please try to get little bits of protein in you, like get some sliced turkey or something. Oh my God, you guys. He took the pad and he pulled it out into the hall. And now he's trying to get into the bed. Cullen, what are you doing? He pulled it into the hall. Okay, hang on a second. I gotta see what's up. Hey, cut it out. Come here. You don't... All right, let's go get your bed. You can't put things in the hall. Doesn't smell bad. It smells good. It smells like you. You're so sweet. What are you doing looking at me with that face? Come here, come here, come here. We're gonna put it back in. Come here. Okay, let's put it back in. Here we go, just like that. There's your fishy. All right, you're all out. You're all set. Man, you're in a mood. You're never in a mood. Hey. We're gonna cleanse the house when I get done here with some sage. He's never like this. Remember also, friends, when you bring darkness into a situation, sometimes you bring dark things in. And that is not what you want in your life. That's why I'm always telling people, you know, all you always asking me on the lives and in private sessions about revenge and getting back at people. And I'm always like, no, no, no. Look, I understand the urge to want to get back at somebody who has screwed you over. I get it. But it only brings negativity into a situation. And then that negativity can sometimes bring dark things in. Little dark things. Hey, don't claw your bed. And that's not good. And then sometimes you wind up getting stuck with an attachment that you don't know how to get rid of. And that's really not good. So when you open yourself up vulnerably, like I did, like I said last night, I opened myself up and I was not protecting myself and I was very upset and sad. And then I got spiritually attacked. And that's what happens. You have to be so careful. About negativity. I don't want you to be scared. I don't want you to feel like you can't do anything because something's coming to get you or blah, blah, blah. But I do want you to protect yourself and understand. I almost never get upset. I don't get mad. I mean, I have a lot of hurt in my life and it's been a strange time and my heart's been hurting a lot, but I don't get like angry. And then it's been a long time since I've been angry. And since I've been like the kind of angry that comes from being hurt. And man, did the darkness come rushing in to mess with you because they think that you're vulnerable. And then I spent last night sick. I had to take a lot of medication. I almost went into AFib, which I haven't done in 2.5 years, 3.5. No, it'll be 4 years in August 1st since I've been in AFib. And I almost went. I had to take a lot of medication. And sip a ginger ale and drink a lot of water and breathe. And I woke up today, it was like I had food poisoning. That's how I ward myself so dark things don't come around me. But I open myself up from a heart perspective for all of you, for everybody I work with, all my clients, all my friends, everybody I work with in my creative life. And I don't want to live as a person who guards myself all the time. But it's scary when you let your defenses down and that psychic channel is still so open like I keep mine. And then something pop right in. And then I'm sick for a whole day. Like even this weekend, I think I'll be, I won't be my 100% myself. Luckily, I don't have anything to do this weekend except stuff around the house and stuff with clients in the house and working on stuff on my computer and getting ready to get my new computer. I don't have to be out anywhere being fabulous. or see a lot of people. But yeah, it's tough. You got to be careful. You know? Ashley, you're going to be up next. Okay, Ashley. Michelle says, "Oh my God, really so sorry." Thank you, sweetie. It's all good. I'm sorry about your daughter. I'm so sorry. I wish I knew how to fix that. I wish I could fix everybody's pain and everybody's problems. I wish I could fix it all. I hate that I can't. Okay, Michelle says, "Yes, I have this one girl back where I'm going to be moving back. She loves spreading gossip about me. She told people that when my husband passed away that I gave him pills and killed my husband. Now she's starting rumors that my neighbor, I haven't spoken to her in already a year and a half. She's telling her I called her a lesbian. So my neighbor texted me, 'Did you call me a lesbian?' I don't care what you are. That's not my business. That's not my concern, but people are crazy. I wish you the very best." Yeah, stay away from that person. When you get back there, you stay away from that person. You smile. When you see that person in public, you smile, "Hey, how you doing?" And then you get away. Because what she's looking for is for you to call her and, "Did you lie about what I said about this person? And did you lie about me?" And then it fuels her fire and she just keeps going. Sometimes you just have to walk away and just stop. You know? Just stop. Get away. Okay, you guys, I gotta run. That's my time because I'm doing a friend show in a few minutes. And, oh, I was wondering why that gave me such a short time. It's because we restarted this one. Okay, now I'm seeing the real time off Instagram. I love you guys. If you want to book a private with me, I'll be around this weekend working with clients a lot. Text me, 818-437-0886. Please follow me on social media everywhere, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And until I see you next Tuesday at 4 o'clock Pacific time, seek peace, live in love, lead with kindness, embrace unity, always work to raise your vibration, and know that you are loved and you are loved and you're loved by me. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.